Psalm 91, verses 1 to 16, Amplified. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will remain secure and rest in the shadow of the Almighty, whose power no enemy can withstand. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust, with great confidence and on whom I rely. For He will save you from the trap of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you and completely protect you with His pinions, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a wall. You will not be afraid of the terror of night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor of the destruction, sudden death that lays waste at noon. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but danger will not come near you. You will only be a spectator as you look on with your eyes, and witness the divine repayment of the wicked, as you watch safely from the shelter of the Most High. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place, no evil will befall you, nor will any plague come near your tent. For He will command His angels in regard to you, to protect and defend and guard you in all your ways of obedience and service. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you do not even strike your foot against a stone. You will tread upon the lion and cobra, the young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Because He sets His love on me, therefore I will save Him. I will set Him securely on high, because He knows my name. He confidently trusts and relies on me, knowing I will never abandon him. No, never. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With a long life I will satisfy him, and I will let him see my salvation. Psalm 92, verses 1 to 15, Amplified. It is a good and delightful thing to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praises to your name, O Most High, to declare your loving kindness in the morning and your faithfulness by night, with an instrument of 10 strings, and with the harp, with a solemn sound on the lyre. For you, O Lord, have made me glad by your works. At the works of your hands I joyfully sing. How great are your works, O Lord! Your thoughts are very deep, beyond man's understanding. A senseless man in his crude and uncultivated state knows nothing, nor does a self-righteous fool understand this, that though the wicked sprout up like grass, and all evildoers flourish, they will be destroyed forever. But you, Lord, are on high forever. For behold your enemies, O Lord, for behold your enemies will perish. All who do evil will be scattered. But my horn, my emblem of strength and power, you have exalted like that of a wild ox. I am anointed with fresh oil for your service. My eye has looked on my foes. My ears hear of the evildoers who rise up against me. The righteous will flourish like the date palm, long-lived, upright, and useful. They will grow like a cedar in Lebanon, majestic and stable. Planted in the house of the Lord, they will flourish in the courts of our God. Growing in grace, they will still thrive and bear fruit and prosper in old age. They will flourish and be vital and fresh, rich in trust and love and contentment. They are living memorials to declare that the Lord is upright and faithful to His promises. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in Him. Psalm 93, verses 1 to 5. The Lord reigns. He is clothed with majesty and splendor. The Lord has clothed and encircled Himself with strength. The world is firmly established. It cannot be moved. Your throne is established from of old. You are from everlasting. The floods have lifted up, O Lord. The floods have lifted up their voice. The floods lift up their pounding waves, more than the sounds of many waters, more than the mighty breakers of the sea. The Lord on high is mighty. Your precepts are fully confirmed and completely reliable. Holiness adorns your house, O Lord, forever. Psalm 94, verses 1 to 23. Amplified. O Lord God, you to whom vengeance belongs. O God, you to whom vengeance belongs, shine forth in judgment. Rise up, O Judge of the earth. Give to the proud a fitting compensation. O Lord, how long will the wicked rejoice in triumph? They pour out words, speaking arrogant things. All who do evil boast proudly. They crush your people, O Lord, and afflict and abuse your heritage. They kill the widow and the alien, and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, the Lord does not see, nor does the God of Jacob, Israel, notice it. Consider thoughtfully, you senseless, stupid ones among the people, and you dull-minded fools. When will you become wise and understand? He who made the ear, does he not hear? He who formed the eye, does he not see? He who instructs the nations, does he not rebuke and punish? He who teaches man knowledge. The Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are a mere breath, vain, empty, futile. Blessed with wisdom and prosperity is the man whom you discipline and instruct, O Lord, and whom you teach from your law, that you may grant him power to calm himself and find peace in the days of adversity, until the pit is dug for the wicked and ungodly. For the Lord will not abandon his people, nor will he abandon his inheritance. For judgment will again be righteous, and all the upright in heart will follow it. Who will stand up for me against the evildoers? Who will take a stand for me against those who do wickedness? If the Lord had not been my help, I would soon have dwelt in the land of silence. If I say my foot has slipped, your compassion and loving kindness, O Lord, will hold me up. When my anxious thoughts multiply within me, your comforts delight me. Can a throne of destruction be allied with you? One which frames and devises mischief by decree, under the sacred name of the law. They band themselves together against the life of the righteous, and condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord has become my high tower and defense, and my God the rock of my refuge. He has turned back their own wickedness upon them, and will destroy them by means of their own evil. The Lord our God will wipe them out. Psalm 95, verses 1 to 11, Amplified. O come, let us sing joyfully to the Lord. Let us shout joyfully to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with a song of thanksgiving. Let us shout joyfully to him with songs. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods, in whose hand are the depths of the earth. The peaks of the mountains are his also. The sea is his, for he made it by his command, and his hands formed the dry land. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker, in reverent praise and prayer. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will hear his voice, do not harden your hearts, and become spiritually dull, as at Meribah, the place of strife, and as at Massa, the place of testing in the wilderness. When your fathers tested me, they tried me, even though they had seen my work of miracles. For 40 years I was grieved and disgusted with that generation. And I said, they are a people who err in their hearts, and they do not acknowledge or regard my ways. Therefore I swore an oath in my wrath, they absolutely shall not enter my rest, the land of promise. Psalm 96, verses 1 to 13, Amplified. O sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord all the earth. Sing to the Lord, bless his name. Proclaim good news of his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous works and wonderful deeds among all the peoples. For great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the peoples are worthless, lifeless idols. But the Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of the peoples. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory of his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. Worship the Lord in the splendor of holiness. Tremble in submissive wonder before him, all the earth. Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. Indeed, the world is firmly and securely established. It shall not be moved. He will judge and rule the people with fairness. Let the heavens be glad, and let the earth rejoice. Let the sea roar, and all the things it contains. Let the field be exultant, and all that is in it. Then all the trees of the forest will sing for joy before the Lord, for he is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world with righteousness, and the peoples in his faithfulness. Psalm 97 verses 1 to 12, Amplified. The Lord reigns, let the earth rejoice. Let the many islands and coastlands be glad. Clouds and thick darkness surround him, as at Sinai. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. Fire goes before him and burns up his adversaries on all sides. His lightnings have illuminated the world. The earth has seen and trembled. The mountains melted like wax at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the Lord of the whole earth. The heavens declare his righteousness, and all the peoples see his glory and brilliance. Let all those be deeply ashamed who serve carved images, who boast in idols. Worship him, all you gods. Zion heard this and was glad, and the daughters, cities of Judah, rejoiced in relief, because of your judgments, O Lord. For you are the Lord most high over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. You who love the Lord hate evil. He protects the souls of his godly ones, believers. He rescues them from the hand of the wicked. Light is sown like seed for the righteous, and illuminates their path. And irrepressible joy is spread for the upright in heart who delight in his favor and protection. Rejoice in the Lord, you righteous ones, those whose moral and spiritual integrity places them in right standing with God, and praise and give thanks at the remembrance of his holy name. Psalm 98 verses 1 to 9, Amplified. O sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous and wonderful things. His right hand and his holy arm have gained the victory for him. The Lord has made known his salvation. He has openly revealed his righteousness in the sight of the nations. He has graciously remembered his loving kindness and his faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have witnessed the salvation of our God. Shout joyfully to the Lord, all the earth. Shout in jubilation and sing for joy and sing praises. Sing praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of melody, with trumpets and the sound of the horn. Shout with joy before the King, the Lord. Let the sea thunder and roar, and all the things it contains, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing together for joy and delight before the Lord, for he is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world with righteousness, and the peoples with fairness. Psalm 99 verses 1 to 9. The Lord reigns, let the peoples tremble with submissive wonder. He sits enthroned above the cherubim, let the earth shake. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is exalted and magnified above all the peoples. Let them reverently praise your great and awesome name. Holy is he. The strength of the king loves justice and righteous judgments. You have established fairness. You have executed justice and righteousness in Jacob, Israel. Exalt the Lord our God and worship at his footstool. Holy is he. Moses and Aaron were among his priests, and Samuel was among those who called on his name. They called upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spoke to them in the pillar of cloud. They kept his testimonies and the statutes that he gave them. You answered them, O Lord our God. You were a forgiving God to them, and yet an avenger of their evil practices. Exalt the Lord our God and worship at his holy hill Zion, the Temple Mount. For the Lord our God is holy. Psalm 100, verses 1 to 5, Amplified. Shout joyfully to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness and delight. Come before his presence with joyful singing. Know and fully recognize with gratitude that the Lord himself is God. It is he who has made us, not we ourselves, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with a song of thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Be thankful to him. Bless and praise his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy and loving kindness are everlasting. His faithfulness endures to all generations.